ひらがなとカタカナだけ読めます。漢字が読めないわけですね。こんにちは、ジャパニーズアモのミサです。Hey guys, this is the part 2 of the lesson on わけだ。I already made the part 1, which explains how to use わけだ as makes sense. So check it out. And in this lesson, I'm going to teach you 2 more ways to use this わけだ. So first, let's learn how to put わけだ in the sentence, okay? So you put the verb in the simple or casual form. So basically not must form. So you say 行く and then わけだ. Never 行きます わけだ. Okay? 行くわけだ. 食べるわけだ. For adjectives, you don't do anything. So if it's an adjective, you say kawaii わけだ. And for non-adjectives, you don't get rid of the last na. You say 人気なわけだ. And for nouns, you say noun であるわけだ. である is the same as だ or です. Okay, so it's another way to say to be. But you don't use である usually. It's only used in writing. Like there is a book called 我が輩は猫である by 漱石夏目. And it means I am a cat. 我が輩 is just like a posh way to say I. But it's also an archaic word. Nobody calls themselves 我が輩 anymore. You'd probably end up sounding like a professor that time traveled or Dracula. Anyway, that's simple, right? So in this lesson, we are going to mainly focus on this construction. Blah blah からわけだ. Blah blah のでわけだ or わけです. Okay, so that's the construction you'll see a lot in this video. So から or ので mean because, right? So for example, ピカチュウは可愛いから好き. I like Pikachu because Pikachu is cute. But often から or ので are translated as so, just to make it sound more natural in English. So Pikachu is cute, so I like Pikachu. But it really means because. And we put this から in the first clause. So you say reason and then what in Japanese, okay? So in English you say because reason, right? In Japanese, reason から because. So we're going to learn how to use からわけだ. So から shows the reason から, and then after that you put the result and then put わけだ. So わけだ expresses the result or the current situation caused by the reason. 例えば、財布をなくしたから払えないわけです。もう一回。財布をなくしたから払えないわけです。So first, 財布をなくした means I lost my wallet. から so that's the reason, right? Because I lost my wallet. And then what's the result? 払えない cannot pay. 払う to pay. 払える that's the potential form. Can pay. And then 払えない cannot pay. 払えないわけです. So わけです is generally not translated. It's just there to express that you're stating the result caused by the reason 財布をなくした. So it's like, because I lost my wallet, and here's the situation I put myself in, I can't pay! So this sentence actually works without わけだ or わけです formally. You can just say, 財布をなくしたから払えない informally, and 財布をなくしたから払えません or 財布をなくしたので払えません. So without わけだ, you're really focusing on the reason, like you're explaining why you can't pay. 財布をなくしたから払えません. I can't pay because I lost my wallet. Okay? Whilst this から わけだ, the reason is still important, but adding わけだ puts emphasis on the result, the current situation. Or it doesn't have to be the current, but the situation caused by this reason. But basically they're trying to say the same thing. Like, the reason is because I lost my wallet. 財布をなくしたから。And this 財布をなくしたから払えないわけです。can be changed into 払えないのは財布をなくしたからです。So all these reason から result わけです can be kind of rephrased into result のは reason からです。So the second one doesn't use わけ at all, but this one would mean the reason why I did it is because blah blah blah. Let's compare those sentences again. 財布をなくしたから払えないわけです。And 払えないのは財布をなくしたからです。Okay, so the no particle is nominalizing 払えない。You will see this construction a lot. Verb のは blah 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 からです。This is so common. The reason why I did it is because instead of ピカチュウは可愛いから好き。I can also say ピカチュウが好きなのは可愛いからです。Okay? So this no really acts like the reason why, although it's just nominalizing it. So it's really important to remember this construction から plus わけだ。Okay? So let's take a look at another example sentence. 他の例文。骨折したのでもう走れないわけです。もう一回。骨折したのでもう走れないわけです。So, 骨折した means I broke a bone. So, 骨折したのでもう anymore 走れない cannot run. 走る to run. 走れる can run. 走れない cannot run. 走れないわけです。So here's the result from breaking a bone. So again, you can omit わけです and this sentence still works. You can say 骨折したのでもう走れません. When using わけ, just adding this at the end makes it formal. So you say 走れない. It's the informal way to say cannot run, right? 走れない plus わけです. But without わけです to make it formal, you have to make the must form, right? 走れません. Okay? 骨折したので走れません. And that's just stating the reason. I cannot run because I broke a bone. And again, we can rephrase this 骨折したので走れないわけです. Do you remember how? We used the no particle plus からです at the end. You say もう走れないのは骨折したからです。もう走れないのは骨折したからです。So you say the result first and then no one, right? もう走れないのは the reason why I can't run anymore is 骨折した I broke a bone からです。That's the reason. So remember that ので is often used when speaking formally instead of から, right? But for this construction, you can't say のでです. You have to say からです always. Alright, 他の例文 another example. 人身事故があって遅れたわけです。もう一回。人身事故があって遅れたわけです。So, this is a bit different. We used から and ので but this time て。人身事故があって。So the て form can also express the reason. So I told you to remember からわけだ。からわけです。But actually remember からをのでをてわけだ. So the time that the て form is used as because is when the reason is like sickness. So you say, because I caught a cold. 風邪をひいて and then you say, I don't feel well. 風邪をひいて体調が悪いです。Or natural cause, for example, earthquakes. 地震があって皿が割れました。 Because there was an earthquake, the plates broke. Or emotions, happy, sad. 嬉しくて泣きました。I cried because I was happy. Okay, so the te form can also be used as because. I'll make a separate lesson on this. Anyway, back to 人身事故があって。So, 人身事故could be translated like an accident resulting in injury or death. 人身事故 literally means human body accident, but it's usually specifically when a person tries to commit suicide. So people sometimes jumping from the train to kill themselves. But it's such a common thing. You'll hear this a lot in Japan, unfortunately. So it's kind of an important word to remember because you will know why the trains are delayed. Anyway, 人身事故があって、so that's the reason. 遅れたわけです。The result is I'm late, and the reason is the train was delayed because of the 人身事故. Again, you can omit わけです and say 人身事故があって遅れました. Again, it means I'm late because of 人身事故. And again, you can rephrase this blah 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 てだだだだわけだ into blah 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 のはだだだだからです. Right? So can you try? So the result or the situation のは first, right? So I'm late. 遅れたのは there was an accident resulting in injury or death. 人身事故があったからです。遅れたのは人身事故があったからです。And again, it's saying the same thing, but puts more emphasis on the reason, right? Alright, moving on. So in the last example, わけだ was used to express the result or the situation you were in, right? But わけだ in this second usage is used when making a conclusion. For example, 例えば 10% オフなので100円安くなるわけです。もう一回。10% オフなので100円安くなるわけです。So, 10% オフ。10% 10% オフ off. 10% off 10% off なので so that's the reason, right? 100円 is 100yen. 100円安くなる it becomes 100 yen cheaper. And then わけです. So you're making a conclusion. You could say that that's the result as well, technically. So it's a bit hard because you could take this わけ in many different ways. You could even translate it makes sense that it's 100 yen cheaper because it's 10% off. But in other example sentences, you'll see it more clearly. So again, you can omit わけです here as well and say 10% off なので100円安くなります. But it doesn't have the nuance of I'm making a conclusion that it's 100 yen cheaper. So this translation makes it really sound unnatural, but this is commonly used. Another example. 車でも1時間かかるから電車で来ても同じわけだ。もう一回。車でも1時間かかるから電車で来ても同じわけだ。So, 車でも even by car 1時間 an hour かかる takes an hour 1時間かかるから because it takes an hour even by car 電車で来ても even if we go by train 同じ same わけだ making a conclusion. So here you could translate like it means so it takes an hour by car so it means it's the same even if we take the train. Okay, so all the example sentences had the reasonから reason ので reason て right? But you can also use this わけ to make a conclusion from what the listener said, then you then use から。For example, 明日飲み会を開きます。明日はちょっと忙しいんです。来れないわけですね。明日飲み会を開きます。明日はちょっと忙しいんです。来れないわけですね。So, 明日はちょっと忙しいんです。Tomorrow, I'm kind of busy. If you don't know what this means, I have a lesson on this, so check it out. And then, 来れないわけですね。So this speaker is making a conclusion from what the listener said. So it means that you can't come, right? ね as the nuance, right? And remember that when making a conversation, you usually put this ね at the end. So when you want to say, so it means, so from what you said, think it means that, you always say わけですね, especially when speaking formally, okay? In the informal speech, you could say 来れないわけ, but it can sound a bit harsh. So a lot of the time when speaking informally, like when talking to friends, we rather say, じゃあ来れないってこと? We put this ってこと, and that also means, it means, again, I'll make a lesson on this, but this is very useful as well. So it means that you can't come. 来れないってこと? So this わけですね as the meaning. So it means that I take it that like making a conclusion from what the listener said is usually only used in the formal speech. Okay? Probably only hear わけですね. You might hear わけ or わけだね from time to time, but it's not that common. Because 来れないわけ sounds very harsh. So you will hear, maybe if you watch some drama or anime, if the character is kind of mean, I will explain that in a bit. Okay, another example. 他の例文。ひらがなとカタカナだけ読めます。漢字が読めないわけですね。ひらがなとカタカナだけ読めます。漢字が読めないわけですね。So the first person said, ひらがなとカタカナだけ読めます。読める can read. 読めます formally. So I can only read ひらがな and カタカナ. And then the second person made a conclusion. So it means you can't read kanji. So it's kind of like also rephrasing what the listener said as well, right? So you could either translate like it means or in other words, you can't read kanji. 他の例文。運転免許を持っていません。運転できないわけですね。運転免許を持っていません。運転できないわけですね。So, 運転免許 driver's license. We often also just say 免許 which just means license, but we use it like driver's license. 運転免許を持っていません。I don't have a driver's license. And then the other person is making a conclusion. So that means, in other words, you can't drive, right? 運転できないわけですね。So now we know how to use わけですね. It means that, in other words, but now let's see how to use わけですか? So how we use わけ in questions. So, similar to the last example sentence. かっこいい車ですね。昨日買ったんです。まだ免許はありませんけど。運転できないわけですか？かっこいい車ですね。昨日買ったんです。まだ免許はありませんけど。運転できないわけですか？ So, かっこいい車ですね。Cool car. And then, 昨日買ったんです。I bought it yesterday. well, まだ not yet. 免許 driver's license. ありません. I don't have. けど though. Well, I don't have a driver's license yet though. And then the other person said, 運転できないわけですか? So that means you can't drive. So in other words, you can't drive. So you are making a conclusion, but it's still like a question. So you're kind of doubting. You're asking to make sure if the conclusion is correct. And remember, when making a conclusion from what the listener said, we only use these わけ in the formal speech, right? Because it can sound harsh if you just say 来ないわけ. So that means you aren't coming. Or 運転できないわけ. So that means you can't drive. So it kind of usually sounds harsh, but it doesn't mean that it's not used at all. You will hear this when someone is angry or kind of upset. So for example, this is such a common expression. You'd hear このままでいいわけ? このままでいいわけ? It means something like, are you okay to leave it like this? Or are you okay with this? Like, are you okay with not changing it? Because this mama is used to express how the state isn't changing. So このまま is like this, like leave it like this. So like someone offers you pancakes and they're like bringing whipped cream, but you don't want the whipped cream. You want to be like, oh, it's okay like this. Like I want it to stay this way. Then you say このままで大丈夫です or このままでいいです. So it's the same with this expression. このままでいいわけ? Like, so are you okay with not doing anything about this? So maybe you have a little brother or sister and their friends are treating your sibling badly and you want to say like, you should fight them back. Like, このままでいいわけ? Like, don't you want to change the situation? But remember, it does sound like you're enthusiastic about it, but can sound a bit harsh, okay? Another one. 無理だってわけ? 無理だってわけ? So, 無理な is like impossible. Like, we often say 無理 like, I can't do this. So, 無理だってわけ is like, are you trying to say that it's impossible? Like, are you trying to say that you can't do it? Or are you trying to say that I can't do it? So, often this わけ can be translated like, are you trying to say? Another one that you will often hear is 何が言いたいわけ? 何が言いたいわけ? This is such a common thing. It's exactly like, what's your point? Or what are you trying to say? 何が言いたいわけ? It's not like, oh, I can see you struggling with English. What are you trying to say? It's more like, what's your point? What are you trying to say? Okay, because if you want to say, what are you trying to say? You can just say, 何が言いたいんですか? Another example. When you want to ask someone why that person is crying, you can usually say, なんで泣いてるの? Right? なんで泣いてるの? This is probably the most common way to ask somebody why he or she is crying. But if you want to say harshly, like, why are you crying? You can say, なんで泣いてるわけ? なんで泣いてるわけ? So this わけ is acting like the situation that you ended up in. So how did you end up crying, or what caused you to be in this situation where you're crying? Okay. なんで泣いてるわけ? Sounds quite harsh. So it's like, maybe I want to cry, and why are you crying instead? 泣きたいのは私だよ. なんでお前が泣いてるわけ? That's perfect. Or guys would say, 泣きたいのは俺だよ. なんでお前が泣いてるわけ? But sometimes people use this わけ without trying to sound harsh. It might be just their personality. Like, I can totally imagine Jessica Jones using this わけ without really trying to sound like a total a-hole. So for example, 一週間前に家出したんだ。どこで寝てるわけ？一週間前に家出したんだ。どこで寝てるわけ？一週間前に a week ago. 家出する is to run away from home. 一週間前に家出したんだ。I ran away from home a week ago. And then the other person said, I see. Like it's a really casual way to say. I see. どこで where? 寝てるわけ So where are you sleeping? Alright, before we end the lesson, I want to teach you the difference between わけ and はず. So I said that you can make a conclusion from what the listener said with this わけ, right? So for example, さくらはヘッドホンをしています。聞こえないわけですね。さくらはヘッドホンをしています。聞こえないわけですね。So the first person said, Sakura is wearing headphones. So the second person makes a conclusion. Oh, so that means she can't hear us, right? And then if you remember the lesson I made on はずだ can do kind of a similar thing as well. Because はず can mean something like I believe or I expect that. So for example, if you see that Sakura is standing far away from us, I can make an assumption that she can't hear us and say, さくらは聞こえないはずです. It's like she shouldn't be able to hear us or I'm pretty sure she can't hear us. So you're kind of making a conclusion as well here. But it's like based on what you believe, what you see. Whilst when you say わけです, you are completely relying on what the listener said, usually. So usually making a conclusion from what the other person said. And then you say, oh, so that means da-da-da-da. So for example, if someone is always punctual, always on time, and you want to say, he should come. You can say, 田中さんはいつも時間を守るから、時間通りに来るはずです。田中さんはいつも時間を守るから、時間通りに来るはずです。So you're making an assumption from the experience and from what you believe, right? Whilst わけです is used when you listen to someone say something. For example, someone says, 田中さんはいつも時間通りに来ますよ。田中さん always comes on time. And then you make a conclusion. じゃあ8時前に来るわけですね。じゃあ8時前に来るわけですね。Oh, so that means he will come before 8, right? Alright, that's it for today. The part 2 was much longer than the part 1, but I'm quite proud of this video. And if you agree, please give it a thumbs up. This wakeda is a quite difficult part to understand. It's really easy to understand that wakeda as, makes sense. But this reasonから, result わけだ, it's kind of confusing. So if you don't get it at first, it's okay. Just watch this video again. I know it's long, but watch it again and I'm sure you'll get it. Okay? Alright, thank you so much for watching. And there will be part 3 and maybe even part 4 on how to use わけ with negation. Alright, stay tuned, and if you could support me on Patreon, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much! ありがとうございます。じゃあまたね。バイバイ。